Madam Speaker, a once-in-a-century pandemic brought us the need to act, and a Democratic Congress and a Democratic President have seized the moment, not as a chance to help big corporations or the already well-off, as those on the other side have done over and over again, but as an opportunity to invest in our workers, our students, and our communities, in the very people who need help the most. More than 18 million Americans are receiving unemployment benefits today. Nearly 24 million adults are going hungry. Roughly 12 million children are living in households with food insecurity. Up to 40 million people cannot afford to pay rent and fear eviction. Over 2 million women have been forced to leave the workforce. And 8 of 10 minority businesses are on the brink of closure. That is what COVID has wrought in America today. This is more than a Band-Aid. This is a lifeline, Madam Speaker. It will put more vaccines in arms, put more kids back safely in schools, put more money in people's pockets, and put more people back to work. It's hard to overstate just how important this is. This bill, Madam Speaker, attacks inequality and poverty in ways we haven't seen in a generation. This legislation makes the biggest investments in our workers and in our middle class that I have seen in my 2.5 decades of service here. Make no mistake, I'm disappointed to see the cut in unemployment insurance made over in the Senate. And we are going to keep fighting to raise the minimum wage so that no one who works full-time lives in poverty. We are going to keep focusing on the hunger crisis in this country until we end it once and for all. These should be fundamental priorities of the wealthiest nation on the planet. But let's be clear. Today, we are on the doorstep of history. We are about to send the most sweeping and progressive economic investment in modern times to the President of the United States. $1,400 in direct payments, a historic child allowance, school infrastructure, an expansion of the Affordable Care Act, student loan relief, billions in rental assistance, aid that will cut child poverty in half. And I could go on and on and on. Everything included in this final package is necessary to crush the virus and revitalize our economy. And as I've noted, I've been in Congress for more than 20 years, but this, Madam Speaker, this is among my proudest moments. I want to thank our distinguished Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, my fellow committee chairs who worked so hard on this bill. I want to thank Budget Chair Congressman Yarmouth and all of my colleagues here in the House for getting us to this point. Democrats on both sides of the Capitol, together with the Biden administration, have crafted something historic. And in one day, with a single vote in favor of this bill, we will change the lives of millions of Americans for the better. For all of our important work, day in and day out, we don't get many chances like this. And I urge all of my colleagues to join me in voting for this rule and the underlying rescue plan. Let us rise and meet this moment. And let's send this historic bill to the President's desk for his signature. I reserve the balance of my time.